Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone. Busch Gardens through March is doing their annual St. Patrick's Day celebration. And for those of you who have been with our channel for a while, you'll know that the first non-introductory video that we posted on our channel was St. Patrick's Day 2022. So for those of you who have come along for the ride, we very much appreciate it. And anyone who is new to our channel, welcome, and we hope you enjoy the videos that we put out for you. We're going to go around the park today and take a look at everything that they have available, including the shows, the food, the decorations. As you can see, there's a nice big St. Patrick's Day wrap around the clock tower right now. That just adds to the festivities, the fun of the England area in the park right now. And we'll also be taking a look at any changes that have been made since we were last year for Mardi Gras, including any possible changes to the DarKoaster building. So let's take a look. Park gets festive right off the bat as the giant fleur-de-lis that was here for Mardi Gras has been replaced by the giant shamrock that they put out here right at the entrance to welcome you to St. Patrick's Day for the year. And then all of the flags that line the walkway are now green. Even the one that's hanging from the photo area over to the left has been changed to green, as well as the others that are hanging off the buildings in the distance. They've also started their annual St. Patrick's Day scavenger hunt. This is a free scavenger hunt where you can go around the park and look for the hidden leprechauns. As you may know, we really enjoy our scavenger hunts, so we'll definitely be doing this, but keep an eye out for a separate video that's specifically focused on this one. Nice attention to detail, even the lids of the trash cans are green. Oh wait, they're always that way. Not St. Patrick's Day related, but something new that's been added in the Emporium are these pennants as soon as you walk into the far back entrance, highlighting all of their coasters, past and present. Here's a nice big bad wolf pennant. Jen showing you the Alpine guys with the Yeti, and beneath that is a Dragonfire pennant. A couple of other quick additions. There is a new blind mystery pin box of Sesame Street figures that retails for $24.99, and it features Muppet hard hats. And they also have the member pin for March, which is Pantheon. That pin retails for $9.99. There should also be a member plate for March, which would retail for $5, but I don't see that one's out on the shelf just yet. If you're a fan of pin collecting and trading, Busch Gardens periodically will have pin trading events. The next one is coming up 2 weeks after this video releases on March 18th, 2023, which is a Saturday. So you can go to Oktoberfest between 12 and 2, play some games, and get some pins. In front of the confectionery, which continues to be under construction, they've now added a sign to let people know about the DarKoaster Preview Center, with the hours and the days that it's open. First cross under the overhang that directs you to all the villages. There used to be a bar that was over to the right here. This bar is now missing. I'm not sure why they felt the need to remove the bar. It might have something to do with the construction that they're doing inside the confectionery. I don't know if it was in their way or what they were doing. There are items that were inside the confectionery sitting on the outside now, so that might have something to do with it. I have to say, I know when I think of things that are mystifying, I think of Minecraft swords. And just for fun, a better look at the St. Patrick's Day wrap that they put around the clock tower for this month. Here's a look at the lit up clock tower in England at night, as well as projection of a leprechaun, Happy St. Patrick's Day, and some green shamrocks in the distance projected on the Globe Theatre. What better way to start looking at all the festivities for St. Patrick's Day than going through Ireland? They put shamrock flags on the bridge to Ireland, as well as the giant St. Patrick's Day banner that's hanging down from the castle entrance. Not surprisingly, there are shamrocks all over the Ireland area, hanging off of the lamp posts, and also a long string of green coming from Emerald Isle gifts. Outside of that, and the Irish flags that they've added hanging off of Castle O'Sullivan and off of Grogan's, there really aren't that many decorations around the area, which is kind of surprising considering this is the main feature of the St. Patrick's Day celebration. There is a nice rainbow hanging down off of Castle O'Sullivan as well. Emerald Isle Gifts is also doing an Irish whiskey tasting, which I don't recall seeing this here before. I'm not sure if it's only for St. Patrick's Day, but they do have a new Shamrock Mimosa. Since they mentioned that that's new, I'm assuming this isn't temporary, but that's the first time I've noticed it all the times I've walked through here. Just for fun, they have a very tall person walking around the area greeting guests that you can talk to. Fun for the kids.
There behind the castle, there's this incredible corkscrew hill that takes you all the way down. Hi, Deidre. Hi, Deidre.
What's the matter? Town meeting! Town meeting! Hey, you over there, don't rush off. Stand for the town meeting. What's sleeping, Sneagle? What are you doing waving that thing around yelling till you're blue in the face?
Didn't you hear, Molly?
It's time for the town meeting!
I don't dance.
She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of the city. She is a golden monster. Please won't you tell me who is she? She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of the city. She is a golden monster. Please won't you tell me who is she? Oh, I feel nothing right. But once we watched small rivers fly, our love was on repeat. We had dreams and songs to sing, so lonely around the field of Athenry. But I'm in so deep, you know I'm such a fool for you. You got me wrapped around your finger. Do you have to let it linger? Do you have to? Do you have to? Do you have to let it linger?
That was the Dublin Over Show with 4 showtimes daily, 12:30, 2:30, 4:10, and 6:30. Previously, this was over by the giant clock over in Germany. Candids with Clancy is where you can meet Busch Gardens' official mascot for St. Patrick's Day, Clancy. It looks like nothing's going on yet, and I don't see any hours when he'll be out here, but it makes a lot more sense now that they moved it over to Ireland instead of having it in Germany. They also have a sign out in front of Castle O'Shaughnessy that tells about the legends. They had the same sign last year, but yet again it was over in Germany for some reason. No better time than St. Patrick's Day. Celtic Fire is back for the season in the Abbey Stone Theatre. Also here they have the St. Patrick's Day celebration Irish dance schools. Today, in particular, they have the Rhythm of Ireland School of Irish Dance, but the school that they have changes each day, and there's only one performance at 12:30. I guess the other time slots are taken up by Celtic Fire because they're all in the same building. Here are the show times for the returning Celtic Fire, 3, 5, and 6:45. Of course, you can't see it well in the daytime, but at night there are projections in Ireland. Happy St. Patrick's Day on the Abbey Stone Theatre. a projection on the ground, and then on Castle O'Sullivan there is a green pot of gold projected on it. It's hard to tell in the daylight, but as you go down the walkway near where the Wolf Haven is and the Eagle Ridge, the lights in the posts are green. They moved the Rockin' Celts a few hundred feet from New France over to Old France, out in front of Griffin and Alpengeist, right next to Josephine's Ice Cream Parlor. And they have 4 showtimes daily. The showtimes are 12:30, 1:45, 3:30, and 5:30. The Mardi Gras gator in the back of this truck out in front of Caribou Pottery has been replaced with our buddy Clancy, or at least some leprechaun sitting there waving at passersby. The lights on the bridge leading to Alpengeist are now Irish flag colors of green, white, and orange. The lights leading into Oktoberfest are now green, and the bar that is sometimes known as Bar Castle Spirits for St. Patrick's Day is now Shenanigans Spirits. We'll go take a look at their menu and see if there's anything new or special for the holiday. It looks like they have 4 special cocktails for the holiday: a Shamrockarita, Magic Whiskey Ginger, Pot of Gold Lemonade, and a Leprechaun Mojito. You can see what's in each drink here, and each one is $13.99. For the first 2 weekends of St. Patrick's Day only, members are able to sign a banner that will permanently be displayed in the ride queue. So that's a fun and unique opportunity. We're looking forward to being able to do that ourselves. As a reminder, if you didn't already see our DarKoaster preview video, there's not much time left to check out the preview center. The center closes on March 12th.
All the story elements and scenic creates a more classic experience. It's talented across the board from architects and engineers and story writers and composers.
Still no update for an opening date for DarKoaster though. Last time we were here to Wirbelvin, the structure was completely gone. They're still in the process of putting it back up. Here is what it's up to now. Hope to see it back in working order soon. All of the flags along the main walkway through Oktoberfest that were traditionally the blue and white checkered patterned flags of Oktoberfest are now green and shamrock patterned all throughout here. The Fest House is decked out in its St. Patrick's Day finest, complete with a DJ up at the top. I love the costume the DJ is wearing. The Emerald Ensemble is performing inside the Fest House 4 times daily at 1, 2:15, 4, and 6. If you're watching shows in the Fest House, you can typically sit on either side of the stage because the actors on the stage or the singers on the stage will play to both sides. And while that's still technically true for this show, I'd strongly recommend sitting on the side of the stage that's near the main entrance to the Fest House. From the other side, you'll be missing the view of this screen that they have here for the show. It's not really critical to the enjoyment of the show, but it adds a little bit to the atmosphere of it. So we have a poll up on our community tab asking if you would like us to show food items even if it's not relevant to the video. We can't see who voted, but we see that there was one vote for yes, and I'd like to thank that one person who voted. We appreciate that. The poll is still open if anyone else wants to vote. But we're here in the Fest House for our meal for today. This sandwich is what I chose to get. It's a smoked turkey sandwich on a pretzel bun with a side of strawberries. And Jen got this half chicken with cabbage, German potatoes, and some sauerkraut over here. And she also got herself a pickle. So those are our meals that we're going to try today. Even though it doesn't look like it, this is where my sandwich once was. The sandwich, the inside of the sandwich was actually pretty good. The meat was very flavorful. It had some cheddar cheese on there that tasted good and a lot of lettuce. So I enjoyed that part of it. The bun, which was the part I was really looking forward to because I normally like pretzel buns, this particular one must have been sitting there a while because it was like biting into a brick. So that brings my opinion of it down greatly. Thankfully, the strawberries were the perfect ripeness and they kind of saved the dish. If I was going to give it a letter grade, because of the strawberries, I'd give this a B-. Otherwise, this would be a lot lower. The chicken that Jen had, she has gotten that a number of times when we've eaten at Fest House, and she normally obviously likes it because she keeps getting it. This particular meal wasn't so great. She said that a lot of the pieces of chicken were dry and the cabbage was overly salty this time. She has never been a fan of the potatoes, so I actually ended up eating most of the potatoes myself. I think they're pretty good, but that's beside the point. She did like the sauerkraut. She gave the overall meal a C, and that doesn't include the pickle because she has never met a pickle that she didn't like, so we can't go by that. My sandwich was $14.99. Jen's chicken platter was $19.99, and the pickle was an extra $5.99. With the two drinks that we got, it came to a grand total of just over $54 after our member discount, so very pricey. But the chicken was a little bit of a fluke, as I mentioned earlier. Jen actually likes the chicken a lot most times, so she feels that it's actually worth the $19.99 cost under normal circumstances. It looks like the future DarKoaster gift shop is coming along nicely. It now has an actual roof on it, and it looks like they're working on the back wall. So little by little, it's shaping up. I'm surprised they're not actually farther along if DarKoaster is going to open up as soon as I think it will. Maybe I'm wrong about that. I guess we know where Busch Gardens purchases their construction materials from. There's not much going on over in Festa Italia related to St. Patrick's Day, but it's good to see that the barrier keeping you away from the Roman rapids that have been down basically since I was born are feeling festive and decorated green for the occasion. It looks like the restrooms at the back of Festa Italia are undergoing a renovation right now. They have both the men's and the women's room closed down, and they recommend that you go to Italy or the Sesame Street Forest of Fun if you need to use the bathroom. The face paint and henna sign in front of the trade wind has changed to reflect the font and color scheme of Pantheon, as has the table where they actually do the face painting. A couple of other changes in Festa Italia. The Roman frieze is now the Roman frieze again, and the basketball game that was near the entrance to Festa Italia has become two games. Pantheon Hoops and Pantheon Rebound. So they've started to do a retheme of this area. Makes us both wonder if they're retheming the bathrooms to look similar to what this looks like as well. This is one of the first things you see as you enter the park, but we wanted to save it for late at night since it's lit up. There is, as you enter the park, a photo spot for St. Patrick's Day, which Jen is standing under right now. So that's it for the offerings at Busch Gardens for St. Patrick's Day 2023. There's not a whole lot going on. We only really missed seeing Clancy. He was never out when we were in the Ireland area. We unfortunately aren't able to record the Celtic Fire show or the dance that's inside the Abbey Stone Theater. We've already been told before that we're not allowed to do that, so we're not even going to attempt it this time. But other than that, I think we pretty much covered everything. So hopefully you can make your way out here to experience it all for yourself. The shows, as always, are great, and it's a lot of great entertainment, and the decorations in Ireland especially are a lot of fun to look at. One little extra note, we did sign the banner for the DarKoaster that's going to be hung up. We didn't get to take any video of it because there were people behind us. We didn't want to spend the time holding them up. So when DarKoaster finally officially opens and we have the chance to go through the queue, we'll show our signatures then. But Jen did manage to snap this quick picture of the banner before we left the room, so here's a sneak peek of it. So if you enjoyed the video, we would appreciate it if you would like it, and also subscribe to our channel. Every like and subscribe is a very big help. And also please be sure to check out our Instagram page, which is appearing in the corner right now. Thanks a lot for watching. Thanks for watching, but the fun's not over yet. Click the box in front of my face for another fun video, or click my tree to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss another video.